I came back out because I tried to make a video earlier and I had some suspicion that there was some stuff going on at the campsite again. With these people with destruction of the owner's property and such. And I wanted to try to see if we could catch these guys. I didn't have to catch them. They came out of the woodworks and told on themselves this morning, but that's beside my point. You cannot steal other people's gifts. It's just not possible. You can pretend to be people, but you cannot steal the gifts that God blesses other people with. Nobody can be you, no matter how hard they try. And for those of you who are trying to copy what I do, you just don't have what it takes to fill my shoes. What I do is anointed by God. God gets all the glory in the stuff that I do. And so for people who are trying to pretend or do whatever to try to be other people, you need to stop because you're not making yourselves look very good. On top of that, what I do, I cultivated over 42 years worth of work. And so it wasn't easy for me to come across what occurred to me and the blessings that God anointed me with. I had to face my anointing, and that wasn't easy. I look at other people and I see how hard they try. And, God blesses us each with different things for a reason. Don't try to be something that you're not, because by doing so, you could actually hurt people in the process. And to the people that are saying, hi, hello, I love you, and please keep watching, because I can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. That's not for me to say. All I can do is encourage people to be their best at what God blesses them with. Just because you're not anointed with what I'm gifted with doesn't mean you're not anointed with something. And so I try my best to encourage people rather than put them down. But when we have a situation like we have over here at the campsite, you're supposed to say something. You're supposed to tell on these people. You're not being a snitch, especially when these people are destroying these people's property and their business. You're trying to help these people to resolve the situation so they can be more successful. I don't get anything out of telling on them other than the satisfaction of knowing that I've helped them. That's it. So for those of you who are thinking that I'm getting something out of the stuff that I do, I don't. I don't get paid for what I do. Nobody does anything for me. In fact, I get a lot of backlash and hatred for it. That's why my daughter was wrongfully removed, because I do the stuff that I do in order to expose people, and they use the court system in order to retaliate against me for turning pedophiles in. So for those of you who think I have this glorious life, let me set the record straight. I've had a lot of suffrage because of the stuff that I do and the risks that I take in order to help others. People get very angry and lash out at me for the things that I try to help people with. And that's an attitude that we need to work on changing. It really, really is. Because if we all learn to pull together and help each other rise, our country would be so much more successful with God's love. God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the badge.